Alright, let's begin. Let's see. This might be my final episode of the series, I'm not sure. Because just issues with crashing. I think the game crashed 2 different times while grinding just these Pokemon. So I don't know what's going on, but it does not like me, simply. But yeah. I'll go over more about that later, but yeah. If I do decide to do more, it'll probably be with cheated rare candies, because I don't feel like grinding every single Pokemon up constantly. Alright, Elite Four time though. Also, you might notice I sound different. I'm on an actual headphone mic instead of my shitty laptop mic. Probably about the same quality, but if you're adjusting things, you know why now. I'll just click the first here. Let's just switch here. I probably shouldn't click to him first. But yeah, we'll switch. I'm calling it. Oh, or full restore, that works too. You might notice, oh hey, aren't you 6 levels over? Why is the level cap 67? You'll see later. Alright, we should be good to sweep him at this point. His funny, super effective move is funny. Okay, they all have a Tapu. If you notice, this one's a lot closer to our level. So yeah. That's why the level cap is 67. Alright, there's that. So yeah, the first 3 Elite Four members are probably going to be boring because Aishuas, they get swept by Scavroom, whatever his name is. Like, they get swept by him so bad it's not even funny. So I'll just use a potion on him. Oh, he's full healed. Okay, we'll just use a potion on you. And a super potion. So I just realized I'm gonna need you at full health later. But yeah. But yeah, turns out Steel Sound is actually pretty good typing. And pretty offensively good for each other. So yeah. I've done this like twice now, so yeah. Not much to say other than Scrub Room kinda sweeps. Or Room over here? He's God. Oh, you have bulldoze? Okay, so might be a bit harder. Cause I didn't know it had bulldoze. It didn't do that either the last 2 times. Oh well. We will just get a crit on the next Pokemon and sweep anyway. Rev up the speed since we're back to 0. I mean, either way, we kind of just click Flamethrower. Oh, you're faster. Well, we kind of just click Flamethrower now and sweep him. Unless you have Flash Fire, and then I click Starburst. That ability is basically adaptability. So, yeah. Alright. And we win. Yeah, this episode's probably gonna be short. Oh well. At least 4 episodes usually are short for me. I do actually like the designs of the Tapus. I have to give them credit for that. Alright, and there's the second wing board out. But yeah, as much as I would say, normally I would, you know, full heal. Next one should actually be baby mode. But yeah, it's the 4th Elite Four member and champion that are actually problems for this run. You know, you just gotta wait for the hammer to drop. I hate how I keep holding up there. But yeah, this is probably actually the easiest Elite Four member for us. Gotta rub my eyes. Also, since I'm using a headphone mic, I actually have to place it somewhat appropriately so I don't rub up on it. I don't know if you guys can hear when I do like that. Probably can, so yeah. But who cares? It's something that I need to learn how to do. Here we are gonna just start shift gearing. If Scarf has Whirlwind, it has Whirlwind. I think it's gonna go for 3 spikes and then start acting. No, it does have Whirlwind. That is unfortunate. Alright, that might complicate things a little bit. It's fine though. Because it's a flying type Elite Four. Oh, okay, cool. And I do have to actually hit it. It's sturdy. Honestly, I probably could just choice bandage him. But, yeah, it's fine. I don't have to care as much about this one because, you know, we naturally have a type advantage. despite them having Thunder, because we have a type advantage by default, it's not actually as scary. Fine, we'll get rid of full restores that they have. Can we just fucking go first? I think Braviary actually lives a hit, so... No, it doesn't. Not if it's critical. Throat Chop. This is actually the only reason this guy is even slightly scary is because he has Throat Chop. I'm gonna go for Brave Word. Oh! Oh. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but okay. I'll take it. And Zatu here's the last Pokemon he has it. Yeah, it's not that scary. It's annoying, but unless it gets a lot of flinches in a row, it's not winning. Oh, cool, Flip Psychic. Oh, that's that. Alright, heal up. Also, I just want to say, if you guys ever have a fan game you want me to play through, or like a challenge run you guys specifically want me to do, please put it down below. Because sometimes I don't think of a run, and I think it'd be fun. But yeah, up next is the scary Elite Four. Sleepy. But yeah, next up is the Elite Four that actually poses a threat to me. Hooray! Love a good challenge. And yep, it's Dragon Boy. The reason we know he's Dragon type is, one, I've done this before, but two, he gave us a Scaleon earlier. When our starter decided to go fucking nuts for some reason. But yeah, we're actually starting off with Scorched Ashes. And we do actually want to keep them for later. Because we kinda need Noble Roar for later. Gonna use Psychic here. That Spadef drop helps a lot. Spadef drop, please. Okay, that's actually good enough. Oh, okay. We're actually weakening his team a lot here. So this thing's dark type. Okay. Roserade is just out here like, nuh-uh. Okay. Cool. Let's see, I'm just thinking what his team looks like, and I think at this point we just kind of win by clicking the Fudge Dragon Pulse. Yes, please waste the 4 stores here. The only Pokemon I'm even slightly afraid of is anything at full health. But even then, Pokemon aren't the bulk. Actually, okay, Scaleon is. We do actually have to weaken Scaleon a little bit. So let's send it in our own easy. He took that like a champ. We're only using Shadow Ball here. So I just need some damage on him before I feel confident in just flicking the Dragon Pulse button. In fact, if I could just get rid of him, that's great. Of course you get burned. And I don't trust that he doesn't have another full restore, so I'm just gonna keep hitting. Withdraw. Predator comes out, that's fine. Flinched. Another flinch. What is this? Why am I allowed to get away with this? Okay, cool, that's the other full health. That was the only other Pokemon I was slightly afraid of living a hit, and obviously I'm not anymore. It's fine at this point, we have a Scarf. Yeah, we'll do this. At this point, his whole team is low enough that I think even my starter could take him down. Scaleon dies to 1 hit. Actually, I have battle animations off. That explains why this has been going so fast. I'll turn them back on for the champion. They were off while I was grinding, because it took me 3 tries to grind, because I would crash. So eventually I was like, fuck it. I'll turn battle animations off and just AFK this. If it crashes again, I'm doing something else in the meantime. I did not crash a 3rd time. Well, 4th time. Because there's 2 crashes we have recorded. Or 1 we have recorded, 1 happened at the end of another episode that I was recording and I had to reset, basically. And then 3 off cameras because... pain. But yeah, and don't worry, it's not all negatives with me in this game. There's a lot of things I do find cool that I will go over at the end of this episode. Because if you remember, I love to do a little review at the end of all my series about what I feel in the fan game. But yeah, for the 5 DLC passes as well, I'm gonna let you guys explore them. Because I just don't feel like it. I'll explain why at the end again. and give my final closing thoughts on the game, as I love to do. Now, it's actually asking me to save. I'm not going to take it. Because I don't save in the Elite Four. I forgot to turn battle animations on. Well, oh well. Look, as well as the game decides to crash here, it's less time. Now, I will admit, some of the crashes might have been due to me before. I'm not saying that's impossible. But... okay, we're direct switching to Drampa. Okay. Let's sack some blood. You. Fucking god tier. You superb little Eevee. It's fine, I just need the damage here. Do I set up for the kill here? Fuck it, let's try. I'm always one for hubris. Ow, okay, we cannot do that here. That's fine. We did die, okay. That's fine because we really did just want to get rid of Drampa here. And it's low enough that almost any of our team could take it out. Now it's not, but that's fine. Okay, we're going to Suicune. Okay, we're just going hard here, huh? Oh, wait, this is my first time seeing this. That actually looks cool as hell. I like how... son of a bitch. Oh, you have Horror Sphere too, okay. Oh! It didn't matter. Right now I'm just trying to get everyone low enough. That does suck though, losing you. Drampa's still out. No. Wait, yes? Yes it is. Switch out. Get some chip on it. That step drop might actually matter a lot. That step drop might be the biggest thing we get here. So you are Electric Fire, okay. Luckily, I still kill it in one hit. Starburst kills, great. I think we might win this. Milo Mute. Snow Warning, okay. Flamethrower it. Still has Meganium and Suicune. So I think we win. Yeah, because Meganium dies in one hit. And we still have our... oh no, he still has another Pokemon. What is that Pokemon, man? Suicune's back, okay. Calm Mind, okay, that could be scary if we didn't one-tap it there, okay. this thing, right. Forgot what... I don't know what it is, but it's paper, so I'm assuming it burns. I was correct. Alright, that's champion down. Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah. I don't know what that subtitle means. It's probably Latin or Italian. Credits time! So, I do actually have to give a lot of credit. Making a fan game this big, with so many custom Pokemon, is incredibly difficult. Reborn gets... I have to hold... Games like Reborn, where there aren't many custom Pokemon, I have to hold to a bit higher polish levels, just because they're taking what we already know works, if that makes sense. Like, we know all the... We don't have to think about lore or anything with the other Pokemon that we already know. But, for example, for the X Pokemon, this game's whole story, sound types, there's a lot of custom stuff. Now, that's not saying a game that doesn't include custom stuff is bad, but, you know, it gets you a bit more leniency when you're doing things like that. And I have to give credit, the custom stuff here is great. So, credit where it's due, I love it. But this game has some problems. I'm gonna go over the two big ones first. First up is the crashes. Now, I am okay if a game crashes once in a while. Game development is hard. I understand. You might not catch everything. And someone like me might just do something you never thought someone would do, and game goes kaput. The problem is when it becomes a issue of me fearing anything I'm gonna do is crash the game. The other fan game I've had an issue with this is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Hell. To a lesser extent with that one, however. Because I know what the crashes in that game are. Castform, Reshiram, and then maybe some other sprite overload that would happen. I understand why those happen and can avoid them. The 5 crashes I've gotten in this game were all different, and there was almost no connecting threads. The only thing I can actually think of is it was some sort of, like, memory leak involving battling. But if it is that is a really big issue that you need to fix. So yeah. Then, the other big thing is grinding. Now you see, if a game doesn't have much of my time for grinding and stuff and I crash, it's like, worst that happens is I get set back an episode and have to re-record it, which is usually quicker than the first time. So, whatever, it sucks. It sucks like hell. But it's not the end-all be-all. But when you start crashing 3 hours into me grinding and set me all the way back, that's a massive problem, because it demotivates me heavily. And again, since I don't know if the crashes are anything other than memory leak involving battle, because that's the only thing I can think of them being, or an incredibly small chance when you just start a battle for some reason, because they would always crash on battle start for some reason. So yeah, those are, but having that plus being grindy is not a great combo. Now, The way to fix this is actually way easier than the crashes, which you have to do a bunch of bug testing for. Just add some repeatable trainers that scale with your level a bit. I know you might think that would encourage people to overlevel, but no. I don't think it would. But it would help players like me who want to experiment with your new Pokemon a lot more. Because if you notice, I've been using the same team for the last few episodes because it was just like, I don't feel like grinding the rest of my team up. Because they're all like 40s, mid 40s, high 30s. And the amount of time that would take for a full box is just not fun. So please, just add some sort of repeatable grinding trainer during the story. Even if you just want to add one right before the Elite Four. Because that is the biggest offender here. I had to go from 57, 58 to 65 on my main team. And for every other Pokemon, that's a lot. And the Victory Road Pokemon are around level 40. Now, I'm not going to blame the game, for example, for the issues involving me needing to, what was it called? I'm trying to remember the name. For, like, the Pokemon in Victory Road not being super grindable for sound types. That is just something that comes with the challenge. But I would have loved a great spot for grinding, even if it was really out of the way. And if there was one, they did not tell you. They really did not tell you where it was, so at that point does it even really exist. Okay, on to the actually good, the really good parts of the game. The sprite work. The designs for all the Pokemon are great. I genuinely have to say they're some of the most inspired Pokemon I've seen. And the X Pokemon are a great twist on regular Pokemon. I have to give them a lot of credit there. You're gonna see, I guess, the beginning of the post-game while I talk. Actually, no. We'll just stay here. 70 hours. Not bad. I do like the whole you sneak out at the beginning of the game thing. And, yeah. I just have to go over that while I'm here. But, like I was saying, the sprite work is phenomenal. Like, the custom Pokemon look so cool. And yet, at the same time, they fit. Like, something like Xenoverse feels like it would fit in the world of Pokemon, compared to something like Xenoverse, or Porygon WES. And for... Here, I'm gonna go into the Pokedex to show more off of this. But, like, a lot of the Pokemon look like they fit incredibly well. So... like, looking at them is like, oh, that's cool. I do like how Mega Evolution isn't given to you. That sounds dumb, but I do like the challenge of that. But yeah, I genuinely love a lot of these Pokemon. In fact, they have some of my favorite designs overall. Like, Fatale is actually such a cool design to me. It hits everything right. And more than that, or another good one, Requiem. That is such a cool design for a Pokemon. Another really cool one. Or Graffiti Boy over here. Like, there's so many cool designs. And there's some that are just funny, like Donanas. I laugh whenever I see it. And yet, it still feels very Pokemon-like. Which is something some fan games struggle with. Even the pseudo-legendary feels Pokemon-y to me. Okay, so it seems like oh no, I can access the Xenoverse Pokedex. Hell, even the X Pokemon are a bit weirder. But, at the same time, there's a lot cool with them. Seriously, this is one of my favorite Roserade designs I've seen in any fan game. Including resprites to the original, I think this is one of my favorites. Because it very much feels like a Roserade with the stingers still, with the spikes on there, and yet it works it perfectly into a design. So yeah. And the X Pokemon are actually done really well as well. They're well balanced. Where they're very different from their originals, and yet they aren't. If that makes sense. That sounds weird, but yeah. I'm just gonna do this in the meantime. Story. I have to give a lot of credit to the story. Because it's not overly complicated. It's actually very simple for the most part. With a lot of lore-based stuff being the big story stuff. The dialogue as well is incredibly well written. A small little bit of polish that I can't really blame people for is I wish it was like all of it was translated completely. You know? Okay. Starters. Oh! I like this guy. He's cool. I'm not using him, but cool. Let's see. The Pokemon designs are great. Story's actually really good. Probably one of my favorites. Right behind Reborn's. Because Reborn's actually does work. And then the music and sound design is incredibly well done. I have to give it a lot of points for that because it's huge. Because good sound design is great. Seriously, a lot of the music in this game is amazing. I won't speak much on the lag things, just because I know I'm using the old engine, so that's probably causing some problems. That's actually probably what causes the crashes, but the fact that there's like a 30-second delay from battle start in the new engine for me makes it kind of a moot point. You know? Overall, I would actually place this game pretty high. If I were to tier list it, currently I think it would go around low A tier. I see a lot of good stuff in here, and I think if the developers decide to really just focus on the polish, you know, fix up the crashes, fix up the everything. Of course, there was an update right before this, so that might have actually fixed it. I don't know. Developers, if it did fix the crashes on battle start, please tell me. I would love to hear that because then I would genuinely continue on. But yeah, a grinding train would be great. Other than that, I do genuinely give this game a lot of credit because it's such a fun game. But with that, that's gonna actually be it. See you guys either next series or next time. I'm not sure if I want to continue this into the post game. We'll see. See you guys. Peace.